Alright, outstanding. Google is ordered to reveal the identity of a cyber stalker who anonymously posted videos and abusive messages about a businesswoman on the internet. That would be YouTube. You know, I have seen so much abuse on YouTube. There are people, pedophiles, that go and say horrible things on, just for example, a video of a toddler singing. You know, there's kids online that see these filthy comments. You know, there's abuse of all kind verbally. I mean, I myself, as a Christian, almost on a daily basis get horrible abusive comments from people who are name calling, making insults, just because I believe in God. You know, and there's just all kinds of abuse, and I mean, it just shouldn't be like that. I mean, if you go out in public and these people were saying these things, I mean, they probably would be beat up or arrested, you know. And so they get behind these computers online and just act like a monster, basically. So this woman is going to hold them accountable in court. But in order for her to do that, she has to have the identity of the person. So she took legal action, asking for a court order to get Google to reveal that identity of the cyber stalker, who basically said, you know, horrible things about her, was affecting her business. And so, you know, I applaud her, and I encourage anyone who is getting threats, you know, don't put up with it. You know, I'm not saying that people should be sue happy. That's not what the issue here. The issue is to take legal action to hold these people accountable and stop them from the abuse. You know, there's kids online, and that's just what really irritates me, is that there aren't more regulation to stop this type of abuse. I mean, it's just, I hear people complain about their videos being flagged and their videos being removed, you know, but there's all kinds of abuse going on YouTube. A lot of times through comments, you know, you don't know who these identities are online, and they could be, you know, teenagers, and they're just, you know, they're abusing kids, toddlers, humans, people. It's wrong. And, you know, I tell you, if someone threatens me, they're going to jail. That's just the way it is. They're going to jail. I'll get their identity and do the same. And if anyone's being threatened, this is what they should do. They should demand the identity. They should not be able to hide behind their computer. There's IP addresses. It's traceable, and it's criminal. You know, terroristic threatening. You don't go around threatening other people. And, you know, in any community, there's laws for harassment. Someone just constantly pounds them with verbal abuses, and they're asked to stop it, and they just keep on and keep on. That's a crime. If somebody does that in your community, and you call a cop and say, this person just keeps doing this, you know, I mean, they take, you know, there's legal protection against such things. You know, so now they think, oh, well, they don't know who I am, they can't see me, so I'll just get behind my computer and do these things. Well, you know, there's too many of them on YouTube getting by with it, and I'm sure all over the internet, but it needs to be stopped. And, you know, I delete most of the comments of verbal abuse to me, and I'm just, you know, say a prayer for them and go on my way. But if someone makes a threat, if I go on a YouTube video and I see someone threatening someone else, I report them. And I'll follow up and make sure that, you know, especially if it's in a video, I'll report it. I sure will. Sure will. Um, you know, freedom of speech is expressing opinions and your beliefs, but, you know, the other person's right, constitutional right to, not be abused. You can't, one person's right cannot, it stops at the nose of another person's right, basically. There's a balance between if one right claims a right and it's violating another's right. You can't be abusive. Name calling and making threats, constantly making comments to them when they don't want your comments and have told you so. Yeah, that's harassment. So, yay! Get him, girl! And anybody else that is not sure what to do when they encounter such, well, here's an example. Take legal action, get their identity, and get them dealt with legally. So a New York judge told the company it had 15 days to provide Carla Franklin, 34, with the identities and contact details of people who posted material to its YouTube video website. Ms. Franklin, a former model with degrees from Duke and Columbia University, said she was unsettled that video clips taken from a student film had been combined with personal information. Management consultant also complained about comments posted elsewhere on YouTube, one of which described her as a whore. So they're talking specifically about comments. Ms. Franklin said she suspected she knew who had posted the material but required confirmation in order to initiate the legal action against them. She and her lawyers argued that the material, which was posted by people using the screen names Joe Boom 08, Jimmy Jean 008, and Gray Spectre 09, was potentially damaging to her career. She stressed that she also took the action because she felt threatened. I don't care about being called names, she says. It was a safety issue. Welcoming the verdict this week, she said the internet cannot become a safe haven for harassers and stalkers. She said Google had been very communicative, however it was unclear how much detail the company would be able to provide based on the email accounts and IP addresses associated with the postings. Google declined to comment and said it didn't discuss individual cases in order to protect the privacy of its users. The court order came a year after Liskula Cohen, a model, successfully sued Google for the name of a blogger who posted derogatory remarks about her sexual habits and hygiene. And do keep in mind that just because someone uses a temporary IP or email address or whatnot, it can still be traced. So, yeah, don't think you're going to buy with it. That's what people should do. Hold them accountable, folks. Don't let somebody threaten you and cyberstalk you. Deal with them.